Okay, Cancer, is it just me or does everything feel just a little off? Like you are rethinking everything, but you just can't quite explain why? Yeah, y'all, this is a week that Mercury officially goes retrograde, and honestly, like, let's be real, y'all. With Saturn already moving her little tail backwards, you probably felt the shift before this planet even moved, okay? Before it even turned. So if you have been questioning your next step, if you have been questioning your relationships or even your purpose, Cancer, watch this reading before the week unfolds, because there is something that you are meant to hear now, okay? Welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am Bridget, you guys, and this is your weekly tarot and astrology check-in designed just for my Cancerians, you guys. We are stepping into a new week where reflection, redirection, and just emotional honesty are going to be front and center, okay? I do have some important insight to help you navigate it with clarity and confidence this week, okay? Because that's going to be key. Yeah. Let's just talk Astrolo-tea, okay? We're going to talk Astrolo-tea, but I'm going to make it make sense for you, okay? Because first up, y'all, like I said, Saturn is already retrograde in Aries. Y'all. Anyway, that's pressure, okay? And with this is going to be pressure in your career and your purpose sector, all right? This is going to be asking you to slow down a little bit, Cancer, and recommit to the vision, all right? Not just the results. Okay, because you might be feeling like you're hitting a wall, but y'all, that's actually a checkpoint from the universe. So don't take it lightly, and don't take it like, you know, oh my gosh, the world is crashing in on me. No, it's a pivot point. It's a check-in point. Okay. Then y'all, we're gonna have on the 17th, we're gonna have a last quarter moon that's in Aries, right? So this is gonna push you to release what's been holding you back from taking really just bold action, okay? This is a fire sign. Aries is a fire sign, and this fire energy meeting Cancer sensitivity, like, you know, that's a clash a little bit. It's not going to be easy, but it is going to be powerful, okay? And then y'all, yeah. We got Mercury officially going retrograde in the sign of Leo on the 18th. Leo rules our second house, y'all. Second house, so yeah, it's a money house. So expect some money, some self-worth, even confidence themes, y'all, to kind of resurface. It's this Mercury retrograde, y'all, is not just about like missed emails and, you know, slowdowns and hiccups with travel and whatever. Although, yeah, keep your alert. Keep yourself alert and, you know, plan for extra time and all that good stuff. But this retrograde is definitely going to be different. It's all about kind of rethinking your values and, more importantly, your voice, okay? And then finally, y'all, Jupiter in Cancer. You know, Jupiter's still in our sign, even though we haven't been able to feel the full effects of it, but we have been, because some of this stuff, some of these retrogrades that have been happening, they haven't been as brutal, or as, I don't want to say brutal, but like, you know, it's almost like this Jupiter in Cancer is like a layer of protection. You know what I mean? It's like everybody getting hit in the face with a pie, but we got some type of like plexiglass to cover our face. Like, we still get hit with the pie, but it's just not gonna be as bad. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all, this happens, what did I say, on the 19th, and this is going to be a very karmic healing moment for us, okay? So think like something around your identity, Cancer, something around like your visibility. If you have wounds around those things, like wounds around leadership, or like being brought to the, like, being in the spotlight, y'all, that's going to be brought to the light, okay? And guess what? It's meant to help you evolve, not stay stuck, okay? So whatever is piercing out, it's a wound. Spirit is asking you to take care of it, okay? So I am going to break these retrogrades down, all the way down, okay, in a deeper video later on this week. So if you are ready to heal, reflect, and plan smarter for this energy, definitely make sure your notifications are on, Cancer, because I'll definitely be, I got to make sure we equipped and prepared. This shadow period of retrograde, Mercury's retrograde, and just all the other energy definitely has had me off, y'all. I want to deeply apologize to any and everyone. please, y'all, reach out to me via email if there's something that you are missing or anything like that, or if you emailed me and I missed it. Because, yeah, the energy has just been a little funky. I don't know what's going on, but I want to apologize. But then I also want to let you know that, yeah, I ain't set up to always respond back like immediately. So just keep that in mind as well too. If I can't, that 2-minute rule, if I can do it in 2 minutes, I do it. If I can't, I plan for it. Okay. And I just ask y'all to extend me a little grace, because I'm a Cancer, experiencing this energy too. Okay. Before we dive into the cards, y'all, I do want to give you a quick heads up too about, my masterclass that's coming up. If you've ever wanted to truly just understand tarot and read it intuitively for yourself, or even for others, like on a professional level, you guys, my How to Read Tarot Intuitively masterclass is open for enrollment right now. Okay. And then plus I have my Cancerian Spiritual CEO self-paced course. This is officially on pre-sale until the 20th, you guys. Grab it now while it is still discounted. Okay. Course officially drops on July 22nd. Okay. So get in where you fit in before the price goes up. Look at that. Confidence right here at the bottom of the deck before we even get into it. So again, there's this energy about your confidence. Something about your confidence is definitely going to be the theme of the week, okay? And so something could come up and kind of shake your confidence, or make you reconsider your confidence, but ultimately it's meant to help you build your confidence. And confidence within yourself, I feel like too, Cancer, is trusting your intuition, okay? So let's get into these cards. Let's see. Thank you for clear and accurate messages for my Cancerian vibe, tribe, spirit. What's the overall energy of this retrograde heavy week for Cancer? It's a heavy retrograde week, but what's the overall energy guiding us? I love this. So we got sweetness, and I feel like Cancer, this energy with the sweetness, like I said, even though we're in this retrograde season, because we have this Jupiter in Cancer kind of like protecting us, it's like we're still getting the good side of it. You know what I mean? Illumination is here at the bottom of the deck. I'm definitely getting this energy of like Leo energy, and again, illumination. Spirit is spotlighting something, okay? But I'm definitely getting the sun energy, insight with this illumination, right? But this sweetness, I do feel like even though Cancer is going to be a retrograde heavy week, there is something that's going to be very particularly, I feel like a high point for you, this coming week, Cancer. So I'm going to read the additional message for you. It says, this card is a signal to savor the sweet moments in life and to remember them when things get rough. So, okay, Cancer, all this week, remember the good things, all right? Hold on to the good things as we're dealing with this heavy retrograde energy, okay? The small things in life are often the sweetest, but they easily go unnoticed, all right? Sweetness is always there if you look for it. I'm hearing gratitude, okay? And it's like, yeah, if you look for it, what's being illuminated, I feel like answers and solutions are also being illuminated or showing up, Cancer, if you look for them, right? So this is the time, this is what this slow down energy is meant for you to do. It's kind of giving like escape room, okay? Find the clues. And I'm not trying to say like Spirit is trying to, play a game with you, although it may feel like that, with your patience being tested. But I also do just feel like, yeah, Spirit is trying to find, especially like when I said, as far as your purpose and, like this energy could definitely be disrupting your career. Spirit is trying to tell you to remember the good things about what it is that you desire to do. Remember the moments that definitely mean something, that bring fulfillment. Like that's what reminds you to kind of keep going. But then also it kind of gives you the trajectory of where you want to go. Okay, right? So it's not meant to stay like, oh, this is where you're going to be forever, like nostalgia. But I do feel like Spirit is trying to say, to kind of lean into the gratitude this week, Cancer, because, I'm not going to claim it for your week, but the energy is definitely heavy. And me as your fellow Cancerian, I would be doing you a disservice if I lied. If you want somebody to keep it too sweet with you, I might not be the one, because I'm going to keep it real raw. And Cancer, yeah, the energy, it's been affecting me, okay? I had to get up here and apologize. So I'm just saying, yeah, the energy is a little funky, okay? It is, but it's nothing that we can't handle. And it's nothing that we can't get through, okay? Look, strength here at the bottom of the deck. That's what ultimately I feel like this week is going to build your muscle, okay? And it's definitely with the strength card. I'm telling you, I'm feeling heavy Leo energy. Leo season. I know that Mercury is going to be going retrograde in Leo. Leo season is coming up. So the energy makes sense that it's here, but I'm definitely feeling like this a rebirth in Cancer's confidence in Leo season. Okay, the challenges that you have faced before, the challenges that you even faced during Cancer season, yeah, it was testing you. It was testing you, and Spirit is saying, like, just remember the moments, the sweet moments, the moments that you thought that you weren't going to make it, but you did. You know what I mean? Because you are someone that's about to rise from the ashes, Cancer, okay? You have the courage. You have the perseverance. You have the resilience, okay? That, it knows no bounds for you. So you know how to overcome. And, you know, that's why I'm not worried about us this week, Cancer. But, yeah, you may feel it. You may feel, and I feel like it's more so, you know, because I'm hearing confidence and Leo energy. It's giving ego. Ego could definitely get in the way and have you thinking, okay, have you thinking one way when it's really not that way, okay? That egoic mind could be spinning just stories of anger or grief or doubt, whatever it is that's trying to be planted in your head, Cancer. Tame that. Tame your ego. Work on your ego. Find the sweeter side, okay? And lean into that energy this week, okay? By remembering that you master your thoughts. You are the master of your thoughts, your emotions. You have this inner strength. Okay, let's see what the potential challenge is. What challenge is Cancer being asked to face and grow through this week, Spirit? What challenge is Cancer being asked to face? All right, so we have the King of Wands. Interesting. King of Wands. This Leo energy is still showing up. Justice here at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy in this King of Wands. We have the Mercury retrograde in Leo. We have the last quarter moon and Saturn in Aries. So the fire energy makes sense to be here. Some of you could definitely be dealing with the fire sign in your life. And I feel like if there's some type of miscommunication or something between you all, no matter what the relationship or connection is, Spirit is saying to kind of find the love, kind of find the sweetness. You may have to kind of approach you know how they say you get more bees with honey? Yeah. Because I feel like, yeah, there could definitely be some truth coming out for some of you around if this is resonating with you with a King of Wands. But anyway, so Cancer says you were born to lead and intuitively know how to direct your own destiny while being a guiding light for others. Have I not been telling y'all that? That's why I said Spirit told me to get my self-paced course together for y'all, okay? Because y'all are supposed to be a guiding light. Like, it's coming time. Like, you are being called. Get in, okay? Get up, answer the phone call. But it says, maintain a sense of maturity, self-responsibility, and passion for the path you're setting. See, Spirit is giving definitely like, why did you pick the job that you picked? You know, or why are you pursuing what you're pursuing? Finding your why, okay? Going back to your why. Going 7 layers deep. That's what is given in this King of Wands energy. And it could be hard to... I feel like what the challenge is, Cancer, that Spirit is asking you to revisit all of that, but you aren't the same person. So you may find that some of your desires, values, things of that nature have changed, right? And that could be a little, you know, off-putting. That kind of makes you feel you're going to have to kind of rebuild that part. It says you naturally inspire those around you, with many looking to you as an example, right? For their own life journey. Be mindful as this position of power should be wielded with grace, right? It's like, you know, with power, you can lead with love, or you can lead with, you know, not love, right? And it's not even hate, but, well, definitely you could lead with hate, but Spirit is saying, I definitely feel like you are being kind of pushed into leadership in one way or another in your life, Cancer. That's what's happening. Cancer, Spirit is asking you to show up, embody this energy of the King of Wands, someone who is, you know, very passionate about what they do, you know, that can persuade others and kind of move them along. And, you know, this King of Wands is very charismatic, very it's giving almost like Martin Luther King kind of vibes, okay? That's what it's giving. And with justice showing up here at the bottom of the deck, yeah, I do feel like something, Cancer, Spirit is asking you to like spearhead something, and it could definitely be around something that involves justice for the underserved, justice for the naive, justice for yourself, however it's showing up, okay? But a relationship or a legal situation could be brought back into balance, or it's like bring it back into balance by finding the sweet. It's like, you know, the sweetness in the situation, the good side, right? It's like when you don't like something, like if you know, like if you get a stir fry and you don't like a certain vegetable or something that's in it, like you can pick it out, but you get to the good stuff. There's a favorite part that you like too, and you pick those out, and yeah. It's like that energy, bringing it back into balance, okay? I feel like there could be a disharmony that shows up this week, or it may have already happened, especially definitely with this energy, y'all. Some type of disharmony or some type of feeling of like inequality or some type of, where something wasn't fair, Cancer. But just Spirit is asking you to just allow this situation to unfold naturally. Like, don't think you are being looked over by Spirit, okay? How can Cancer best navigate this slowed down energy? So look, this Ace of Pentacles wanted to pop out. The Knight of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck. So again, Cancer, the universe is bringing forth an energy for brand new opportunities for you, okay? That promise tangible abundance and physical security in your life. But you have to be willing to step through the doorway and take action to help manifest your prosperous new beginning. It's like, you know, you keep saying you want this, that, as far as money, abundance, and Spirit has given you the ideas to move forward on, but you're still second guessing, you know? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because right now you need to be reflecting. It's going to be where you may have not known the answers. They could come a little easier now. So Spirit is saying like these opportunities are being brought in front of you, okay? That promise to bring tangible abundance, y'all. Tangible. That means you can feel it. You can see it. All right. An alternate message here that says that your love life or a current relationship is getting a boost of energy with the fresh start. See, I feel like there could have been and this doesn't have to be just in a love situation, but there could have been some type of miscommunication or a rift or something that was off between you and another person, but it's getting a fresh start. Like there's some sweetness being brought back into the situation where it was sour, now it's sweet, okay? And a higher level of commitment is showing up here in the Ace of Pentacles. It says that is stable, grounded, and secure. So be open to the blessings that are coming your way. Be open to the sweetness that's coming your way. And I feel like things are moving very quickly, but at the same time, very slowly. And so that's the oxymoron in it. And that's what I feel like a part of the challenge is, because you have to be kind of quick, right? You got to be quick, but you got to not like make haste. You know what I mean? And especially, I feel like a lot of your ideas, Cancer, you're getting swift, like, insight, downloads, clarity about things that you feel passionate about as far as your purpose. And Spirit is asking you to kind of express yourself, but definitely just be wary of haste, y'all, this week as you share your ideas and your thoughts or your feelings. You know, don't be afraid to seize the moment, but just also really just allow yourself some time to plan what it is that you want to communicate to. Like, make sure that it's clear and concise, you know, especially while Mercury is in retrograde. You just want to ensure, like, you know, give the sweetness of it. Again, I keep hearing that you get more bees with honey kind of vibe thing. So, let's see. What's the guidance in love and relationships for Cancer? Ooh. What's the guidance in love for Cancer? The energy guiding Cancers. Okay, look. So, yeah. There was some type of energy because the snake is showing up. I feel like, and it's giving kind of like attack, okay? Slick, sly kind of energy with the snake, Cancer. So I feel like this is the current energy, right? And Spirit is saying that there's going to be like, bring sweetness into the situation because you could be dealing with the snake and, you know, like you can still charm a snake, right? Spirit is telling you, you know, work on your charm because, yeah, there could have been some type of obstacle that you were facing in a love connection or a romantic connection, Cancer. Something was standing in the way of you all being together or how things were. I feel like it's more so miscommunication, but either way, there's some type of obstacle. The obstacle could have even been that someone lost their job. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that doesn't have to be for everyone. But yeah, there's something, and I feel like too, there's some type of truth that comes out, right? Some of you, yeah. And I feel like you're at a crossroads. Spirit is saying you're at a crossroads now. And I feel like the crossroads is like you could return hate with hate, or you could, you know, bring love into the situation. I feel like some of you are at a crossroads in regards to, are you going to start over fresh or move on? Okay, some of you are at a crossroads when it comes to this opportunity. You could feel like you have to choose between love and this new opportunity that I feel like is attached to your physical abundance, but that's not it. I'm definitely seeing an offer. Some of you, like your love life and your money life is kind of like tied together, it feels like. I don't know who this is for, but definitely there's like a feminine energy. And then the pink that, yeah, so randomly showed up because I was called to use these cards. I haven't used them in I don't know how long. And then the sweetness showing up. So there's something about a woman. Okay, you could be dealing with a woman. And again, this doesn't have to just be romantic or whatever, but you could be dealing with a situation with like a mother or whatever this woman is to you. Is definitely giving the feminine energy. But they could be being sour, right, Cancer? And I know I hate to be the one to be the messenger to say take the high road and show the love, show the sweetness, but I'm just the messenger, okay? I am just the messenger, Cancer. Let's see what's the guidance in money and career for this upcoming week. So yeah, walking away, the Eight of Cups is showing up here. So there's something going on in a partnership. And I feel like, yeah, Spirit is saying it's time for you to walk away, or you may choose to walk away from something. You know, it's just no longer serving you, or you're just no longer willing to put in the effort, the energy. You know, it's just no longer a sweet situation for you, Cancer. But I feel like as you choose to walk away, that's a choice in yourself. That's a choice in trusting yourself. That's a choice in trusting Spirit. And Spirit blesses you immediately with that next opportunity, okay? So, and you know, too, what I'm hearing, some of you could be needing to, I'm not telling you to quit your job, but I am telling you to multiply your wealth, and you do so by leveraging your value and moving on to the next thing. You know, it's like, you know, when they say negotiate, never take the first deal. That's what I'm hearing for something, Cancer. Spirit is saying, like, you know, yeah, go back and forth, do the negotiation. Okay, but I do feel like there's something up with a partnership. Some of you are at a crossroads where you're going to decide, because a partnership, where I was saying some of you, the energy between your love life and your money is directly connected. Yeah, some of you may be deciding to get away from this snake, because this person could be, you know, you're being sweet to them, but they're a snake to you. Okay, they're deceitful. Okay, I feel like some type of truth or clarity about the situation is going to come to you, and definitely heavy on the feminine energy again, because it's two queens showing up here. And so I wasn't going to say that, but I guess Spirit is telling me again, it ain't about what I want to say. I'm just a messenger, but I am feeling like there could be a lesbian relationship, like two women in a relationship that could have been like very toxic, and you're needing to bring some type of sweetness to it, or you're needing to either walk away from it. Because this person, I feel like, yeah. And see, yeah, it even says woman on this card. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, something, you're dealing with a sneaky woman, and you want to be careful too, because it's like you could be dealing with this energy. Like this woman could be the King of Wands. They could be very charming, being very sweet, but there's something off. So trust your intuition, Cancer. What is the guidance in money and career this week for Cancer? Ooh, okay. So, yeah, 8. And then the 8s are showing up, too. 8, 8. Excuse me, Cancer, but momentum is here, okay? So even though things are going slow or the energy feels slowed down, Spirit is saying that you're actually gaining momentum, okay? So even if you feel like you take one step back, in a way, in regards to your career, like I said, by walking away, leaving something on the table, like I said, it's like leaving that deal on the table the first time. It's like that's actually gaining momentum for you, okay, and actually bringing you more progress. You walking away is like speeding you up towards what it is that you really desire. Spirit is saying to sever those things that aren't serving you, okay, and that's when you'll see your progress. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing an opportunity to rebuild what you, or rebuild yourself or build something for yourself, Cancer. So this is really exciting. Okay. I want to, let's see, clarify the King of Wands here for Cancer. I just want a little more insight because they did show up in the challenge section. So it's a person. And see, the female energy is showing up. The 2s. Why do I feel like this person could be born in February or have a 2 in their birthday or something like that? The 2s are definitely showing up. You could be seeing 222. That's confirmation. It's time to make a decision about this connection. But I'm definitely seeing like this could be a partner, a wife, a girlfriend, whatever it is. Unlocking is popping up here too. Interesting. See, why do I feel like, because it's like with this unlocking energy, this snake energy, it's like this energy is being slick to get in on what you know or what you have. So just be mindful of that, Cancer. But I feel like honestly, it feels like it could have been a very nasty divorce between someone. But again, remember I said it feels like Spirit is telling you kind of like if you go in and lead with love, they're going to follow behind you. It's like they are going to match your energy because you are the frequency, Cancer. Okay. But yeah, there's some type of revelation around a female energy. But definitely I'm seeing Spirit is saying it's time for you. I feel like some things are going to be unlocked as far as your purpose, okay? Resolution, right? Some doors that you may have felt like were locked or closed to you. They are being unlocked, Cancer. I'm definitely seeing influence here too with this King of Wands, this unlocking energy, Cancer. Yeah, I'm seeing some success for sure around your influence, putting yourself out there. So that is great. Murky thoughts is here at the bottom of the deck too. So remember, don't murky up your thoughts. Don't mucky up the water. We got enough energy, kind of kooky, crazy energy. Spirit is saying remind yourself gratitude, okay? The sweetness, all right? The sweetness. Okay, yeah, definitely something with the number 2, 22. Okay, hold on, y'all. Because where is my book? I don't think I have my angel number book right here with me. And I don't want to hold y'all up to look for it. But definitely, Cancer, if you have been seeing 222, there's a confirmation for you. Like, say a prayer to your angels and ask them to lead you to the message, the additional message it could be for you. I'm going to pull a final message for the week. Know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. So, yeah, Cancer, know that, if it's okay to to walk away. It's okay to be different. It's okay to do what not the crowd does, everybody else does, to do it differently, okay? And you have to trust yourself and know, don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. That's what I'm saying, Be mindful, Cancer. I'm just saying, because this week, like I said, is really just all about your patience and purpose too. Okay, you're not stuck. You're just being recalibrated. Okay, retrogrades are always divine detours, so don't let anybody fearmonger you. Okay, but this one is personal. Excuse me, y'all. So yeah. Don't fear to slow down. Use it to your advantage, okay? Use it to your advantage, y'all. If this reading hit home for you, drop a Cancer emoji down in the comments, y'all. And let me know what you're going to be revisiting or rethinking this week. Or you can come back to it and let me know what comes up for you this week. Don't forget the pre-sale for the Cancerian Spiritual CEO course ends July 20th, y'all. And the Intuitive Tarot Masterclass is open for those of you ready to activate your intuitive gifts. 21st until the 25th. All right. You got this, Cancer. I promise you got this. Breathe, reflect, realign. We in this together. Okay. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll be back with more insight to get you through the week. Okay. But I love you in the meantime, in between time. Until next time, if you're seeing 444 too, definitely. Okay. There could be another. There can be the synchronicities are showing up for you, Cancer. Okay. And I feel like take the hint. All right. But in the meantime, y'all, in between time, until next time, I love you.